Hey wild ones, welcome back to day 4 of the 13 Nights of Samhain. Our prompt for the 22nd is to show your Samhain altar, Halloween costume, or decorations. So I'm going to show you my Samhain altar that's right here behind me at my main altar. I'm also going to show you my relatively new seasonal Autumnal Fae altar. Well, this is one of them. I've had other ones. This one's a really new construct that I felt drawn to create. And I'll show you some witchcore, some witchy Halloween decorations as well. So let's get into it. Let's go. These string lights wrap around my whole witchy room, and right now I have them on this cozy, warm, autumnal orange setting. And we're gonna pan you down. There's my altar at a glance. You may have seen little bits and pieces in some of my other videos. By the way, my husband is recording. He's my cameraman right now.
Hello.
Because I'm really shaky if I hold the camera. So, we reupholstered this stole. It used to have keyboard fabric on it, and it was not my style. So he did most of the upholstering. I helped. So we're gonna start the tour over on the right side, and this is like a fruit dish thingy. And I keep my acorns in here. To me, acorns represent like the abundant bounty of the earth this time and gathering resources. And plus I like to craft with them. And this floral bundle was sent by the witch's moon in my box, and to me that represents like nature and the harvest of nature. So I didn't grow a garden this year, so that's the closest thing I got. And down below that are my cute little gnome dudes. I absolutely love them. I do work with the gnomes all year, but specifically in fall for a reason that I'll get into in my Spirits of Samhain video. And we have my crystal witchy here. She's just chilling, soaking in the energy of the altar. And my selenite dagger. I use that for clearing energy. We have labradorite here. And this this skull candle I made for seasonal affective disorder. There was a reason I chose the color for happiness, and I chose the scent of orange and clove. You know, orange for happiness, clove for that grounded protection energy. And over here is my gourd rattle. You may have seen in a previous video. And there's my autumnal candle. That was one of the first ones that I made, and I'm really proud of how that turned out. Back behind that is, let's not catch the microphone on fire, is Luna's fur, and in that brown little pot thingy is one of her puppy teeth. I feel really fortunate to have gotten one of her puppy teeth, and she's always on my altar because she loved to be around when Mama was working her magic. So, and then we have some boa bones. That was a recent find that I'll get into more details with later. And there's my Pap's clock and a picture of my Pap and I when I was a baby. My selenite spiral. And so I'm not too into crystal grids anymore. I might not use that in my practice much longer. So I tried something different. I tried using a candle to activate the grid as opposed to a point that would direct that energy. And I noticed that the grid is only active when the candle's lit. And I had to go through and activate the grid again by, touching each crystal to the candle. I don't know how to feel about that, but I just figured I would give it a try. And we'll get into the crystals at some other point. But I do want to show you this beautiful indigo gabbro. There's a rough piece right there. And then we have carnelian to bring in that crystal caffeine, that's what I call it. So we have this deer jaw, recent find. I would love to do a haul video and show you guys what I got at a witchy event. And there's my wax melter. I'm currently burning one of my wax melts. And in this bowl, whoa, I'm gonna catch myself on fire, oh yeah, I smell burning. So, in that bowl, I have some wax melts that I made. The purple ones, the witchy ones, are called Witch's Brew. And the white skull and crossbones are pomegranate scented. It's more of a Maybon thing, but I'm still using it. And the leaf ones are my Autumn Magic wax melts. And then we have my spirit offering in that skull cup back behind there. And some moon water in that round jar. And some loose Samhain incense. Oh, I totally forgot to mention. We went right past it. These are my Samhain incense cones that I recently made. They're drying, mostly dry. And I'll be revealing those in another video, so keep your eye out. Spoiler, spoiler. I'm gonna come around this way. And then we just have another labradorite, a cute little pumpkin, and then my Hecate candle. I don't work with Hecate anymore, but I like to honor her this time of year. And we have the Ivy card from the Celtic Tree Oracle. In the Robert Graves Celtic Tree Oracle, it's Ivy time right now, so I like to have that represented on my altar because I do incorporate that into my practice. It's how I learned the Ogham, through living through them. Oh yeah, wanted to show you. This is a stone that I picked at the nature place I like to go to, and I was guided to choose one to bring home. That way I can work with its energy anytime. And then we have my little lantern that is interchangeable. There's different magnets for the seasons, so right now this is the autumnal one, and I just have string lights in there because I don't want to put a candle in there, it'll ruin the stained glass. So I'm gonna bring you over to my recently constructed Fae altar. I guess we'll start up top and work down. So attached to this branch I have this really adorable chime. It's a fairy on a mushroom with some citrine on a little like tree stump, and cute little bells attached to there. Oh my gosh, this was a recent find at a witchy event, and I made this septagram wreath. I work with the septagram more than I do the pentagram or pentacle. To me, it just has a lot more symbology in it, and I want to go into depth into that in a later video. But you know, I made this. I'm really proud of how it turned out. We have like a little acorn on there and a branch with a crystal and a shroomy that I made out of clay. All kinds of good stuff on there with, you know, surrounded by moss and a pine cone. I love how it turned out. So these fairy statues aren't quite autumnal, but to me they represent the good folk, the other folk, or the fae folk as you might know them. So yeah, I like to have them there. And there's just some water, moon water offering there right now, and that's near some little crystal mushrooms. And we have, I love this. This is a little fairy carousel and it's powered by the light of the candle. So I'm happy having that on my altar as well. And just some offerings scattered around, leaves, and I surrounded a pumpkin offering with a bunch of oak leaves. So that's my fairy altar, my main altar. I'm going to take you to my divination table, which is scattered with projects right now. So I was drying out some leaves. That's happening. My flower press currently does have leaves in there. I was having a lot of fun with that. And I light this green candle when I work with the Ogham and learn about the Ogham, so I have a dedicated candle for that. And behind that are my runes. A new requirement, a scrying mirror back there. Way back there. Next to an owl that my pap made me when I was a child, like little wee one. And that's where I keep my daily pulls, my cards over there. I got the Queen of Wands, very fitting, and candle magic. I love the fire theme. And my Scully tribe hanging out, counseling wisdom. And that purple candle back there I like to have on when I'm doing long-term divination, and back behind there is a spider tree, and in that wood box there are my Ogham. And there's just my spray, my autumnal magic spray, and I will have, when I'm doing divination, a tea light in my oh, what's that called? Lava stone tea light holder to bring some extra protection. So yeah, guys, that's my witchy decor, if you will, my seasonal Samhain decorations and pieces. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, and I wish you the coziest Samhain blessings.